Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the Snake Pit. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On first down, here comes this offense. Here comes the option. Now the toss. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Wolverines are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball trying to float it in. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. On the option. Can't get him to the ground. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
So Maryland's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It'll be a draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now the pitch. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the Wolverines will move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They're working that left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field.
Oh, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. From the red zone, it's Lincoln. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lincoln. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got it down the middle. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep him away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody...
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Terrapins are marching down the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes his connection. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He caught it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Here's the fly sweep. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He's got it on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A real bloodbath today at DKR. They're trailing by 24 to Notre Dame. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught over the middle. It's Lincoln. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On target. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Finds his target down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs to buy some time. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Maryland, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. At the 45 on its way. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lincoln. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's White.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's White. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Looking to throw it again. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Maryland!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. 1st down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st down. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Nothing but green ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll go to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They cough it up inside their 3. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Touch pass on the right. Crosses the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got loose, it was all over. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Tulsa overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Golden Hurricane tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. He wants a big play here late.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
The sure hands, it's Orji. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now from inside the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there.
Got room on the return. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And he makes the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation